Alrighty. Well, I took another trip and therefore forgot that uploading to YouTube existed. But with that, I also casually forgot that, Abyss doesn't reset today, it resets tomorrow. More accurately, in 6 hours. But I realized that I pushed for an account update that I really wanted, so we're going to go farm with that update. And that whole update was that made a hard push and grabbed C1 for Wriothesley. And while I won't call this a required constellation, it is probably one of those constellations on a character that makes playing them feel so much better. Yeah. Gonna run around and do things, so I'll try to explain it as we go get over to the enemies. There we go. Hi. I don't know why it gave me a... What? Okay, so you can quick initiate from stuff. So I turned this in on in other people's worlds because I because I don't have it myself. There's actually no reason for me to be doing it in other worlds because I don't have Farina, but been doing them anyway. But I don't have Wriothesley's weapon maxed out, so we're going to find and beat some people up. I probably shouldn't be using him though, because these enemies are either animal resistant or cryo resistant, and I missed one. Yeah, the first one is cryo. Yeah. I mean, not that they're difficult to beat, but they're still annoying.
Ignorant and
Shined up. Hold the line.
Can't see?
No, this is an animal one, isn't it?
How would you consider the
Alright. Top hats are animal. Masks are cryo. Hang on, before I switch, I know this one is a cryo one. There we go.
There is no escape. I've been waiting. Rest and revamp. Look out.
I enjoy using Tainari.
The forest. I hear everything.
Tainari E is the most entertaining ability. Just watching enemies start attacking each other or attacking nothing. Primo content. Alright, that one's animal and that one's cryo. But doesn't particularly matter to me. She's out of range though.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Huh. Okay, wait, I thought she only dropped one. That would have been a bit disappointing.
Everyone hold hands. Let's move out.
with the force.
Give my disgust.
Yeah.
The banquet is nearing its end. In the end, I still...
Why fight the enemies? Let the environment fight them for you. Easy money.
Keep up.
This is a little bit ironic. I wanted to make a Wriothesley video about his C1, but guess this is fine too.
Allow me!
I'll uproot you.
Tainari is a fun character as well. I actually don't know what the C1 for Tainari does. I've not gotten C1 Tainari from the standard banner, nor do I expect to get standard banner Tainari anytime soon, so I generally don't think about it too much. I got a Dea from the standard banner though, which is actually pretty cool.
Ignorant and vulgar.
Command, hold the line!
One with the force.
Oh,
Who do you think you are?
listen.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Oop.
Keep up.
I think one whole round might be enough. 7 minutes on the clock.
Keep up.
So much babbling I do.
There is no end! Allow me! Now
How
you
much
shall
damage
perish!
this is? Oh, it doesn't crit. Sad.
I have...
At least these ones are really close to teleport points. This would probably be more entertaining as content if I
Illusion
stream.
shattered!
And trap. Very.
But imagine me having the time to stream. Omega lol.
I still...
Alright, let's go see what we can do. For Wriothesley's weapon. Alright, where are these things? Yeah, we'll use Dory for crafting, why not? Bam. She procced once. Thanks, Dory. You're so useful today. Yeah, 3, not bad. Oh, but not even close. Never mind. Well, that was a little bit of a waste of a time then. Excuse me, but now for the actual what I was going to do, which was I was just gonna beat around and explain Wriothesley's C1. Kind of. And why it feels so good. Because it increases the pace of his gameplay, kind of.
Birds come.
Buckle up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
So if you are somebody that did not have C1 or does not have C1,
Let's begin.
this constellation does some very cool things for this character. Apart from just extending the state in which that he gets his normal attack buffs by 4 seconds, the hugely important thing is, yeah, it actually decreases the effective cooldown for his talent level 1. Ooh, that could be good. It effectively decreases the cooldown for his talent level 1 by half, from a 5-second to a 2.5-second CD. And the important thing about that as well is that it also goes from being procced only below 60% HP to proccing off of all of his N5s. And the reason that's so important is because if you go through the motions, Wriothesley's N5, before you get his C1, or yeah, hitting his N5, especially with a cancel, before you get C1, doesn't drop you below 60% HP if you didn't have missing HP before.
Let's begin.
So you would only get, at max, maybe 2 of these charge attacks off per E state. Alright? The other problem is, if you don't get those like 2 procs off, like drop below 60% HP, you don't get like a fair amount of healing from him. Like Nuvalet, the amount of healing he does for how much HP he loses feels pretty good at C0. Wriothesley, kind of not. He only maintains his normal attack buff above 50%, and getting his charge attack buff at 60 belts are honestly pretty bad. Mainly for me, it felt like he didn't heal enough for how much HP at the time he took up.
Now.
But with his C1, it feels a lot better in terms of healing. It would often feel like you drop below 60 and you can't heal up quite fast enough to, you know, really effectively use him, in my opinion. But to be fair, I'm kind of a brute forcing shield stacker, so if I drop out of a state or don't have sufficient health in something, I'm pretty reckless in terms of play, so I notice that kind of stuff very, very quickly. But that's mostly from playing like you know, a psychopath. I would kind of make the effort to try and like point out what I mean a little bit more, but I felt so strongly about this that on both the accounts I play, my own and my girlfriend's, I went out of my way to get this constellation on our account. Or rather, I shouldn't say I feel strongly about it. Wriothesley is great before C1, don't get me wrong. But he feels, in my opinion, way, way better after C1. The damage increase from 50 to 200% on his charge attack is just sort of like a cherry on top, to be honest. It's like the least important thing of his C1. The fact that it procs off of N5, the fact that it effectively has a reduced CD, all of those are the important things about his constellation. And the fact that it extends his state in his normal attack thing. Because see here, typically on that N5, you would not get his his enhanced charge attack. But C1, me pushing the Hoyoverse agenda for you to pull on a character, even though it's been literal days since his character's left. I mean, it's a little bit ironic because I pushed for this constellation the day before he left, so very ironic. Grab my domain challenges. I somehow haven't used all of my resin for the day. Yes, I'm gonna teleport over there, even though I know I could just jump off of that ledge and get here. Bam. Yes, give me more fragile resin so I can sate my resin addiction. My farming addiction. I've recently trashed 600 5-star artifacts just because I need to start using them instead of letting really garbage artifacts sit in my inventory. Anywho, shameless Hoyo plug. If you enjoy Wriothesley, C1 will make him way better. I love it. And I'll probably see you all in a day or two for Abyss 12. I'm also going to try to put out a little bit more variety because, yeah. I'm going away again, and I know that when I go away as well, I'm awful at doing content, so... And I know that Abyss 12 is my generally most popular thing, but Abyss 12... Yeah, I don't repeat Abyss 12 a lot, so... You know, it's one of those things. Anywho's...
Have you ever seen these stickers on my back? Do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes.
See y'all next time.